This is a tutorial on the Smart Fill tool. Smart Fill tool is in the toolbox and it's in this option here. That's the Smart Fill. Okay, so what's the concept of Smart Fill? I'm going to show you, demonstrate the Smart Fill. If I'm going to make a Bezier line here from here to here, I'm creating a line. Okay, so I use my Bezier tool. Okay, and then I'm going to curve this one by choosing the outline and then going to shape tool, click on the outline, and I'm going to my convert line to curve, and I'm going to make it a curve line. Okay, then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply Smart Fill. Okay, I click on Smart Fill, and on top of the property bar here it says here the fill option specify, so I can change that color. Let's say I'm gonna make it green. Okay, and then I click here and there you go. So Smart Fill fills up an object as long as it's a closed object with a fill color. That's why we chose the green fill color. Now I can delete this or move it around. Okay, let's say I'm going to move it down here, and I'm going to go back to my Smart Fill tool, click, and then click here again. Okay. Now if I want to stylize this artwork, I'm going to make it like that again, and I'm going to curve it. So click, and then I'm going to rotate it just a little bit, and then I'm going to do a Smart Fill again. Click. Okay, so I click again, one more click, and if this one shows up, it means to say you can rotate it, but I'm going to click on the rotation point going to this side here, and then I'm going to rotate it again. There. I'm going to go to my Smart tool again, click, and then click that again, and then I'm going to delete this line. Now right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 objects that I can play around with the effects, the fill effects. Say I want it blue, or let's say I can use also the interactive fill. Okay, so I'll start from there, and then let's say I'm going to click here, and I'm going to put some white, okay, and then dark blue, and I can move the slider, and I can also click the second object with the Smart Fill tool, and then I click on interactive tool again, interactive fill, yeah, and then I'm going to, I can now customize my look, and then maybe in here I'll put some blue, and in the center I'll put some white. Okay, and then the last one too, I can interactive fill, click here and drag, and I can also make this blue, and this one is darker blue, and in the center I can add another one. Yeah. Okay, and then I can just select all of these 3 objects and remove the fill. Click on none. Now I can also make this maybe solid blue, remove the outline. So see how easy I did it with the Smart Fill tool. Okay, another use for Smart Fill tool is making collages. We're going to work on these 4 images here, and we're going to make a collage. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to make lines, straight lines first, and then apply Smart Fill. So to create lines, I go to F5 or my freehand tool. Now I click on maybe somewhere here, and then in order to make a straight line, you hold on Control Shift, and it will restrict to a straight line, and click. So you got 1 line there, and I'm going to make 2 more lines, click on my freehand. I'll make it click and hold on shift control, make a straight line, and then one more here and there. I'm just gonna move this one here. Okay, so now I've got intersecting lines, and what I'll do is I'm going to click on my smart fill tool and apply smart fill. Apply there, here, and then I'm going to delete the lines first, these two lines. Delete that and delete this one, and then I'm going to make a smart fill, apply smart fill there and over here. Okay. So I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so I have now 4 basic shapes. Control Z to undo. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to power clip this one, maybe this one here, to this shape here. Okay, so I click on the photo. It doesn't matter if it's centered or not because we can fix that later. So as long as it intersects, so I click on the photo, go to effects, power clip, place inside the container, and my container is this one here. Now I go to effects, power clip, edit contents, and see that blue square there, rectangle. That was the object. So I'm going to hit F4 to view the whole thing, and I'm just going to center it, and that looks good, and click on finish editing object. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. It's going to enlarge it a little bit, and then go to effects, same thing, power clip, place into the container. Container is this one, and I go to effects, power clip, edit contents, and that looks good, so let's just click on finish edit. And then this one, I'm going to go to effects, power clip, place inside the container, and choose this one. And the last one is this one. Maybe I'll just do it that way. And effects, power clip, place it inside the container, and click on that one. Okay, so that was a very quick collage. And if you don't want the outline, just select everything and remove the outline. And maybe I'll just group this one, Control G to group, and then maybe I'll put it in here. I'll put it to back of the page, order to back of page, and I can make it, I'll stretch it up. And there you go. Okay, I'm just going to stretch that. And there you go. I just made a collage using this marker.